WINGY Boxing IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm here with John Rawling. How are you feeling, John? All right?
Good, yeah, very good.
How do you feel about this card? Catterall Davis, this is a great fight. Finally, it's on.
Well, I mean, the thing about this card is that you've got two at the top of the bill, which are absolute pick 'em fights.
Yeah.
You know, Catterall and Davis, and Woodstock and Sharp. They're both outstanding fights, and I can honestly say, you know, which is something you don't always say, as you know, I can honestly say I really don't know how this is going to turn out.
Exactly that. Even when you sit and try and analyse both of them, it's like Sharp has his really good boxer, nice tidy fighter. Woodstock is a little bit more of a pressure guy. The styles should gel. How do you think the Woodstock Sharp fight's going to play out, first of all?
Well, I think Woodstock's probably more of a brawler, probably more of the fighter, and Sharp is you know, more of a technically adept boxer. And I think it's, you know, again, it's how you see it. You know, do you go for the boxer over the guy who's sort of the tough guy, the local lad with the big support? It's a very, very difficult pick. I mean, I would edge towards Leon, but not with any degree of confidence. And you know, I mean, I'm sure Archie's backers and his fans would say, you don't know what you're talking about. You know, they think that he'll box his head off. How it turns out, I don't know. I mean, it's a fascinating one. I think it's going to go long. I think it'll be. I think it will go the distance, that one, and it could be a test of, you know, desire, fitness. It's going to go all the way.
And Catterall Davis, I was saying to Jack, does he feel he needs to sort of get inside? Because if he's on the outside of, you know, Davis's long sort of arms and that power, it's dangerous.
Well, what he doesn't need to do is hang his chin out and get caught by that big right hand.
That's right.
But you know, I mean, I'm sure Jack Jack would say, you know, he's a bit of a one trick sort of act, and that if you cope with the big right hand, you're going to win the fight. But O'Hara says at some stage in 12 rounds it'll land, and when it does, that's going to be the determinator. You know, we'll see.
What goes through the esteemed mind of John Rawling when he sees Tyson Fury kick off against Deontay Wilder? Do you think, because I'm speaking to a lot of people about it, I personally enjoy it. I know it's all a little bit of fun. I enjoy it. What do you think of those kind of antics?
It doesn't worry me, to be honest. I mean, I think the two lads are both likeable guys, and I think underneath it all, I think they actually get on pretty well. And while it's all the big wind up and designed to sell tickets, I don't think there's a huge amount of malice involved in it, and if it gets a bit of attention, then it's all good. I think it's going to be a great fight, by the way. That's another one which is, it's fascinating. You know, Tyson Fury, the boxer, Deontay Wilder, the puncher. It's again a pick 'em fight. It really is.
Yeah, because I've been speaking to a few people about it, and it seems they're kind of like writing off Tyson Fury, but
don't.
Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. Like,
don't
if you think of Vladimir Klitschko, Tyson Fury. I don't know. How do you think it's going to play? Like in the ring, in the actual ring.
I think Tyson is not just going to run and spoil. I think he will stand in the early stages and try and establish himself physically, and show that he's not there just to pussyfoot around and just to spoil. I think he will stand his ground. Whether that means just trading, I don't know. But I think he will try to show that he is physically the equal, if not superior, to Wilder. I think he'll do that at an early stage. I just think anybody who writes off Tyson is foolish, because he has that fighting man in his spirit. He's never lost, and he's a proud guy. You know, if you think that he's just in there for the payday, I think that's mad. I really do. And I think that he'll have prepared long and hard. He knows all about Deontay Wilder. He's a great student of the sport, Tyson. He's not one of those who lets other people look at it for him. He's a great student of the sport. He'll have worked out in his own mind what his tactics need to be. And I think it's, you know, I looked on the odds yesterday. He's being quoted at 6-4. I mean, at 6-4, I think he's a bloody good bet.
That's one way of putting it. Nicola Adams, on the verge of that title. What are your thoughts on her progress so far, and what you're expecting to see Saturday night?
Well, we're looking. I think she'll be hoping to get another stoppage win, won't she? She's trying to establish herself as a puncher, and trying to sort of get become an attraction in those terms. I think she'll win. And I think she'll move on towards, this could well be established as a world champion before very long.
And Daniel Dubois, Kevin Johnson, interesting one, because sometimes you feel if Kevin doesn't come motivated, is he just going to shell up? But then you think, if he can take advantage of the inexperience, this is his big shot. So I'm trying to work out where his mind's at. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I know what you're trying to say, but I'm not sure that we're talking about the Kevin Johnson who fought Vitaly Klitschko in 2009. I think he's obviously his best days are behind him. He's coming into this on the back of a couple of defeats, one of them inside the distance. It's a good name for Daniel. It's the right man at the right time. And again, part of the learning process is vastly experienced. And if he comes fancying it a bit, then it could be interesting. But I think Daniel, everything he's done so far, he's looked the business, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He can punch, he can move, he's got a great jab. I think he's the genuine article. I think we'll see another. I'm anticipating another inside the distance victory.
And it's going to be interesting to see Sam Bowen from my area, Leicester, because I've only seen a few of his fights, but looking at him on the workout, high puncher. This is a big opportunity for him, isn't it?
Yeah, big time. I wish I had 10 quid for every time Carl Greaves, his managers, told me, look out for this guy. He's special.
Yeah.
This is his first big televised appearance, and it's a chance for him to make a bit of a statement. And there's a lot of talent in that division, and a fight against, if Leon Woodstock were to win this fight,
that's what I was
Leon against Sam is a natural down the line, isn't it? They'd be selling out a big arena for that one, because there's a lot of interest, particularly in the Leicester area. Who gets bragging rights, but they've both got to win first, and they've got their work to do tomorrow night.
Well, I'm a Leicester boy, so any events like this are great. Saves me travelling 3 hours up the motorway, just 10 minutes up the road. So, John Rawling, as always, thanks for speaking to Wingy Boxing IFL TV, and we'll catch up with you soon.
Cheers.
Thank you very much. Thank you, John. Thank you.
Sorry about swearing.
Good lad. That was a great fight.